Welcome, everybody. It is Crypto Moose, and it's time to get loose. Mitchell Bouchard, your crypto and NFT investor. So, what I want to do on this episode is go through a video that was just released by Input Output. So, this is a very cool video, in my opinion. Guys, just comment, give me your thoughts, like the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe. That's going to help out. But the reason this video is so important is because getting into 2025, specifically for Cardano, this is a massive leap forward, in my opinion. So in this video, we're going to see a Lace tutorial where on stage they are going to present how Bitcoin is going to be coming to Cardano for DeFi. So Cardano is just moving really well right now in the space, in my opinion. So let's dive right into it. So I've got my phone hooked up so I can play the video separately from the monitor. So bear with me, but I think you guys will get something out of this. So we're going to play it, and I may pause it a couple times to go over a couple things, but ultimately you guys are going to see Bitcoin working with Lace, and there's so many cool things in here. And again, guys, comment down below, is this 10% of a big deal, 100% of a big deal? Is this gonna be the big thing? I think it's fantastic. So let's dive right into it. Just keep in mind, I'm playing this on two separate devices and I'm trying to record it live, so let's dive right into it.
Thank you, Charles. Yeah,
$10 million.
Yeah, I'll just say that toggle was one of the longest contention discussions amongst the Lace team that we had as far as where it goes, how it works, what it does, everything, and finally it's realized. So again, my name is Brandon Wolf. I'm the general manager of the Lace wallet. I'm proud to represent the team that put all the effort into this prototype to show you today, as well as the actual work that's going to go into it. The Lace wallet has been traditionally a very popular Cardano wallet. We are moving not only to multi-chain with Bitcoin being the first, but we're also moving to multi-platform. We have a mobile wallet that's going to be launching within the next few months. Bitcoin will actually be released in the next few weeks on mainnet. We are currently on testnet 4 now, getting really good reviews, really good feedback from the user community. So I think that UTXO overlap really kind of shines in there, and
All right, so already right there, guys, so much information. So Lace is a monster of a wallet right now for the Input Output team. They took over Nami, and you are going to see this wallet available on iOS soon. And the big thing here is that you can now, and you're going to see it here in a minute, but you can actually do DeFi with Bitcoin. And it's not just going to be for Bitcoin. You're probably going to see it with XRP. You're going to see it with other chains. So it's all about interoperability. So I'm going to play quite a bit here, but just keep in mind and comment down below, like, this is massive for the space, and me personally, I'm just excited. So yeah, just imagine where this will be in the future, right? So yeah, it's really exciting, guys.
and it is the natural progression for us. So to that effect, we started talking about the Bitcoin DeFi, and Charles reached out to me one night and said, hey, we need to really get sharp on this UI UX. We really need to lean in hard on this to show just how the efficacy of how this will work to the users. And so we took that to heart. We put a lot of effort into a few different iterations. It's still being iterated. Would love to hear your feedback on this, but I know we're short on time, so I'm going to jump through just some of these things and really showcase how this works, and hopefully it's viewable to you in the back. And I need to put on glasses because I can't see my own screen. All right, let's start with the wallet itself. So this is the Lace wallet you're looking at. This is what the Lace wallet looks like today, minus the Bitcoin DeFi, which will be coming. But you'll see I'm looking at my Bitcoin assets, and there is the toggle that Charles talked about. This toggle, when enabled, is all you need to do to start using Bitcoin within DeFi. And what I would do is I would enable this, and I'm now presented with a slider, or I can manually type in the number of Satoshis. And I'm just going to slide this up to, let's say, 44%. And that's going to give me the allocation of the Bitcoin that I'm holding right now to be utilized within the DeFi ecosystem. I'll update my allocation. I'm then prompted on a transaction summary. I can choose the speed in which this occurs. I can review the fees. The fees are in Bitcoin. Looks good to me. I'm going to do this fast, and I accept those fees. I then sign the transaction in my wallet, and I can immediately jump to the dApp Explorer to start using dApps with this as it's transacting, but I'm going to close this, and you'll see at the bottom it's saying that the Bitcoin funds are being updated. It takes just a few seconds, and then you'll see that the Bitcoin toggle will actually enable, and now I know that I have that amount already allocated. I'm ready to use it. I can jump directly to the dApps. I think in the essence of time, I was going to show you NFTs and ordinals. It functions in exactly the same way. You go in and you select the number of ordinals that you want to enable, or the NFTs that you want to enable. Again, there's an Enable DeFi toggle up in the top, and it will tell me which ones are.
So guys, again, like, just absolutely incredible. And I like that you can set an amount, and, you know, just all about speed going on here. So kind of just circling back a little bit as well. What I do like a lot about this is that it's not just the not just the fungible tokens in Bitcoin, but it's also the specific asset ID numbers, right? The NFC. So, you know, you're going to see other projects do really well. So I think a lot of people will be happy to see that going forward as well. So let's keep it going. And I just like what they're doing. I like the UI, and I like that you can set a certain amount. So comment down below, do you agree with that or not? But I think that's just fire, absolute fire.
Are available. I'm going to choose these two, and I go through the exact same process. I'm just going to quickly do this. So I'm, again, choosing the speed and the fees. All looks good. I'm going to do fast, signing the transaction. I can, again, jump to the dApp Explorer, but I'm going to close and see that the NFTs are now being updated. Once they're done, I will see them indicated with a DeFi badge/token in the top left of each one of those NFTs, now usable within the ecosystem. But the real showcase, I think, is when we get to the dApps. And this is what Charles is talking about with this particular block. So we're here with the wallet and the dApps. These are the actual empowerment. These are the utility value adds that come that the wallet would enable you to use. And we've got a few of them that are available for showcase now. We actually have two of these which are Cardano based dApps, but they are also working with us, and they're coming along with us on the journey to becoming Bitcoin enabled. The third one I'm going to show you is called Loan dApp. It's not a real dApp. We just put together a lend borrow scheme so we can just kind of show how this operates. But let me jump into min swap really quick. We'll just do a very quick swap. So I launch this, I review, make sure I'm looking at the right dApp. I go directly to the dApp, and the dApp prompts me to authorize from the wallet. So now I'm authorizing this dApp to utilize the Laced wallet. And once I'm in here, I'm looking at Bitcoin and Mint tokens. Mint tokens are a Cardano native asset. This looks good in terms of the trade that I want to do. Again, the fees are in Bitcoin. I'm confirming this transaction, signing the transaction, and that's it. I'm done. Now the transaction will be submitted. I can view it on the Explorer. I can wait for it to finish, but I've now conducted a cross-chain swap. All right, now let me show you JPEG Store. JPEG Store is another Cardano dApp that we work with heavily to. They provide collections of NFTs and soon to be ordinals. I see that they have a new collection. I'm going to take a look here, just scroll through, choose one, and now I want to borrow Bitcoin against one of these. So for this asset, I'll just choose this one right here. Again, this is a prototype. They're all the same. But the point I want to show here is that you're setting the terms. I am setting the terms at, I want half of a Bitcoin. I want to set a 4.7% interest rate over 21 days. And I can do that request. And that's it. It's done. Now it's out there on the confirmation. I'm waiting for someone to accept that and to create the loan for me. The last one is the loan dApp, and this gives you a little bit a better idea as far as cross-chain capabilities that are available. So I have Bitcoin and I have the Cardano pools represented in this dApp on the screen. If I go into the Bitcoin, I can see that I've got this to supply. And if I want to supply some of my Bitcoin for loans, I can hit the supply. I'll choose an amount. I'll just choose 500,000 Satoshis. We'll set 30 days. 2.05% interest looks good. Hit confirm. Go back to my dashboard. And I'm looking at what I'm lending. But say I wanted to borrow. I will do this for ADA. I want to borrow ADA. I would come again here. I would now choose the borrow, since I don't have any. And I would choose a small amount of 10 ADA. And I will look at the fees, which are also in ADA. and confirm, view dashboard. And now I've got not only what I'm supplying, but what I'm borrowing. That's the art of the possible. These are just some of the things that we're experimenting with, and we're really proud to showcase these because I think it does create a very frictionless, complementary experience for the users. That's my time on this. I have a barcode in the bottom right. It takes you to the Lace website. We would love for you to come along with the journey on the journey with us.
All right, guys. So that is all I want to play for you guys on this episode regarding this interview. Not interview, but presentation. If you guys do want to check it out, definitely head over to YouTube. I will link the video down in the description below. I think that's fantastic. So you're going to have NFTs, right, guys? Smart contracts, right? Self-executing activity, lending, borrowing, swaps. Who knows what's going to happen? You're probably going to be able to, go on MinSwap and, stake your Bitcoin pretty easily. And, this is going to be happening soon. I think this is just an absolute monster of a deal. You guys comment down below if you agree or not. Personally, I like the way everything looks. And it's very simple, right? It's all about simplicity, right? Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, right? But guys, head over to the link tree. I'm going to have a bunch of new links for you guys in the future. Take an online course, man. Pick up a Loose Moose NFT. We're going to be adding utility very soon. So I'm starting to use more AI tools. We're getting utility with that as the channel grows. Also, download your free recovery sheet. So once you guys do that, you guys will get access to the sheet. It's absolutely free. Put in your email, and then you could write down your mnemonic seed phrase. So if you ever lose a hardware wallet, you're good. So speaking on hardware wallets, we have links to Tangents, to Trezors, Ledgers. I just did a video on the BitKey wallet. So I do like this one a lot. Uses a fingerprint. If you do not feel comfortable using a seed phrase, you can at least get your crypto, your Bitcoin off of a centralized exchange. And also with that, you guys are probably going to be able to do some DeFi real soon. So with that being said, guys, the moose is loose. Hope you enjoyed it. Cheers, everybody.